I'm Tracy Langheinrich, and this is...
And I'm Melissa Olson.
And we are coming together
Yes.
to offer you the Detox Spot. And a part of the Detox Spot, one of our services is going to be an oxygen treatment. What do you think?
Oh, I'm so excited to bring this. We just got it in yesterday, so we're testing it out today. We've been setting it up. We've been going through the procedures on how to keep it clean and fresh and safe, and we're so excited because there are so many wonderful benefits to oxygen therapy. Do you want to tell them about the benefits of oxygen therapy?
I would love to. So did you know that lack of oxygen in our universe is due to pollution, burning of fossil fuels, and overall destruction of our ozone layer? So even if you don't think you have any issues with your breathing, you actually kind of do, because you know what? Everybody goes outside. Everybody breathes the air that's outside, or we're breathing the recirculated air in our homes, or the recirculated air in our workplaces. So oxygen and pure concentrated oxygen is very important.
Here's a fun fact for you. The oxygen content of our atmosphere has reduced 40% in the last 100 years.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. We all need some oxygen, right? We grew up, we developed, we evolved breathing more oxygen than we are currently getting.
Yes, we did. Every day we breathe 20,000 times.
Isn't that cool?
20,000 times you take a breath. Isn't that crazy? Research has demonstrated that our vital lung capacity decreases 5% with every decade of life. This lung elasticity means less oxygen. So people ask me, why are you going to offer an oxygen treatment? I mean, I don't understand. There you go, factoid, right? So as we grow older, we do not have the capacity in our lungs to take in all of the oxygen that we need. So similar to supplementing in the area of vitamins and minerals, we actually should be supplementing in the area of oxygen. And when we have pure oxygen and our blood is completely oxygenated properly, all the other things that we're doing to keep a healthy, balanced life is going to be easier and better for us.
For sure. Lack of oxygen in the blood supply creates or contributes to anxiety and depression and headaches.
When I think about, I love Colorado, it's like my most favorite place in the world, but I do, when I'm in higher altitudes, due to lack of oxygen, I get headaches. And actually how I found out about oxygen therapy and how it worked for me was on a trip that I took to Colorado, and I ended up going into a wellness center that had oxygen treatment, and I was able to mitigate the headaches for myself during that time. And that's when I was like, wow, the last time I was here and doing my hikes, I had a headache the whole time. Now I did the oxygen therapy every day, and I had no headache. It was amazing. Did you also know that blood is the liquid carrier of oxygen that fuels all systems? I think you mentioned that.
Yep.
It stimulates chemical reactions and cleans itself of wastes and toxins.
Yep.
So again, when our blood is oxygenated, we can get rid of those toxins that are in our body.
Exactly.
By mass, oxygen makes up to 90% of the water molecule, and water makes up 60 to 75% of the human body. And if you've been following me at all, you know that all things water and water dissolvable things is my jam. So when our body is made up of 65 to 75% water, it is so important that we oxygenate that so that that water molecule or your whole system can run and feed all of your vital organs and all of your vital systems that you have in your body.
Agree. Agree.
So let's see, they gave us these fun factoids, so we're trying to share them with you. The brain, which makes up 2% of the total mass, also requires 20% of the body's oxygen needs.
Yes.
What's going on in the world today?
Right?
We are having to
You cannot think straight. You cannot make efficient, effective decisions. You cannot learn if you are depleting the oxygen in your blood. It's shutting down the brain.
It's definitely shutting down the brain. So, for those of you who actually are essential workers and you have to work in a workplace that requires a mask, which actually actually does reduce the oxygen intake into your body,
Yep.
this service would be super important to you.
Reduces it 10 points in 10 minutes.
10 points in 10 minutes.
Yep.
We need those essential workers, but we also need them to be able to focus.
To be safe and healthy.
Right, and we need their brains to be functioning the way it should. Almost all cancerous beginnings are due to a lack of cell oxygenation.
Yes. Cancer does not like oxygen.
So, I say a lot, we have 1 trillion viruses living in us, we have disease living in us, and it chooses to wake up when we don't treat our bodies properly. So just think if you could just do a simple service that oxygenates your blood, that will keep away any of those things so that they don't wake up. Cancer also attacks every organ in our body except the heart because of its abnormal supply of oxygen. Isn't that an interesting fact?
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So this is pretty relaxing, and I don't know if you noticed, but the eucalyptus aroma has mitigated now. It's not as significant as it was when I first put my, what do we want to call this? Our
This is called a cannula.
The cannula.
The technical term is a cannula.
Okay. So it's better. It's not clearly, it's not as much as it was. So maybe something we do is we let it run a little bit before they put it on, just for a few seconds.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we have to work all the kinks out of things here.
Yeah.
Super fun.
So, Melissa, why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Oh, this is fun. So my greatest joy is to be a board certified traditional naturopath. I help people solve their health mysteries using the tools of nature. We talk about homeopathy, we talk about nutrition, we talk about diet and lifestyle and herbs and nutrients and vitamins and oxygen therapy and just all of the natural things in life that can help us feel better. We can clear pathogens, we can clear symptoms, we can get rid of headaches, we can relieve anxiety. All of that stuff is what I do in my office. I work with kids all from babies all the way up to the elderly, and it's just really, really fun. This is my greatest joy. So if you have any questions about that, you are welcome to visit my website at vibrantwellcare.net, or you can join my private Facebook group. We do lots of fun exercises, lots of fun information that I post in my private Facebook group at Naturally Vibrant You on Facebook, and that's it. This is what I love to do. I love to sit down and help people unwind their health symptoms.
Yep.
So that they can feel good. I named my practice Vibrant Well Care because I want everybody to feel vibrant and well and cared for.
Yeah, she does a really good job. So I'm so excited for you to meet with Melissa and to participate in her private Facebook group, and to come join us here in our lovely setting where we have joined together. So
Yes.
a little bit about me.
Yeah, please, tell us.
I started my wellness journey probably over 10 years ago, and I started it in the essential oils arena. So I made a commitment to starting to virtually clean my home of chemicals and only try and use all natural things. And in doing so, it's really a lifestyle change, right? When you choose to do that, and I chose to use therapeutic grade essential oils. And as I grew in that journey, I also wanted to be able to, I found myself constantly sharing with my friends, and my friends would call me and they would have this, that, and the other thing, and they would ask me for recommendations. And so I have some wonderful tools that I use for the mass amount of oils that are out there, and we were able to mitigate in a very natural way, which brought me joy. And then as I continued on that journey, I started to learn about other ways and other techniques that I could use those essential oils. And so here in my practice at Calming Waters Wellness Center, I deliver what we call a raindrop therapy. And a raindrop therapy is a layering of essential oils along the channels of your back in a very specific order, in a very specific method.
Amazing, just saying.
And it allows for some pretty significant detoxification of your cells, and it really, we kind of go in and we open up some things, we release some things, and we reprogram those cells so that you can start afresh. Every everything we do in our life. You know, our ozone, as we talked earlier, is just not the same as it used to be. Our, you know, soils are not the same as it used to be, so the foods that we're eating aren't as nutritious as they used to be. So that is why we need to supplement with services and naturopathic practices and natural oriented items in our lives. So I'm here, I'm loving it. Melissa and I reconnected after a few years of raising our kids.
We did.
And both had a similar path and a similar vision and a similar dream, and so we decided, why not join together?
Yep.
And interestingly enough, and I think this is important, we reached out to each other January-ish, we met early February, right at the beginning of kind of the stuff that's going on in the world, and really over a cup of coffee realized we needed to walk this path together.
Yep.
And you know, ended up signing a lease within 2 to 3 more weeks, and people were like, "You are crazy for doing this."
And we
during
are
this
so
time."
excited. We are so excited to bring this to you.
We are so excited because.
Can I tell them about our plans?
Yes, yes, please do.
Okay. So we are opening the detox spa, and this is a joint venture for us. We're bringing our 2 businesses together, and we're opening the detox spa. And the detox spa is going to bring to you all kinds of natural treatments to help your body detoxify from the chemical world and bring you more into a natural state of health. We have ionic foot baths, which draw toxins out through the bottoms of your feet. We have oxygen therapy, which helps your body detoxify naturally. And we're thinking we've got several other therapies planned as well, but these are the 2 that we have available right now, and we're really excited to bring these to you. So if you would like to give them a try, reach out to us. Send us a private message, send us an email, connect with us through Facebook or on our websites, and let's come in and try them. They are so beneficial. You will feel so energized when you're done. I love that part of oxygen therapy and the ionic foot baths. You feel so energized and alive without being excited. You just feel calmly energized, which is a really unique state.
Yes, very much so. And we're planning some great things.
Fun workshops.
Workshops, retreats.
Yes.
We're hoping, well, we're not hoping.
We're going to do
We're
this.
going to. And we think that we're going to do probably a soft and a grand opening here later in August. But in the meantime, we're taking private appointments. So the great news about this space is that Melissa has her own separate office. So she takes her clients on one side of the building, if you will. And I have my own space, my therapy room, where I do my raindrop and several other services. And again, it's very private in a way. So we are experiencing, you know, social distancing in this space. And as you can see here, we're sitting relatively close to each other, but we can move these chairs apart if need be. And similarly so with our station with the bionic foot baths, we have plenty of room to separate those out, or we can make a plan for you to just be here by yourself if that's what you want to do as well.
Absolutely.
But we are super fired up.
Yes.
We're in the process of evaluating retail products that we're going to bring to you. Melissa's business has her whole line of naturopathic products. She already has a well-established website. I really encourage you to go look at that. And of course, I have a well-established website under Calming Waters Wellness that has my water-soluble, chemical-free products as well, and my essential oils. So we are going to have so much to offer you and to allow you to dabble in making your life what you want your life to be.
Yep.
And creating your own wellness journey along the way.
Joy. Create joy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So thanks for joining us on our video here. If you have questions, make sure to post and let us know. And otherwise, we will do these again. Next time we'll do one from the foot bath so you can see what that looks like.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
It's been a pleasure. Can't wait to see you in person.